We took the Tallinn ferry, which was about 2 hours. I think it's the fastest of the ferries. I think the other ones took almost around 3 hours, so we went for the quicker one. The ferry itself was very nice, as you can see, and very modern as well. It had a massive shop with perfumes, skincare products, alcohol, souvenirs, and all the jazz, basically.
We are in Estonia.
We are in Estonia, specifically Tallinn, the capital city of Estonia. So the very first thing I noticed when I got into Tallinn was this pointy tower. At first I didn't know what it was, but then I later found out that it's the Tallinn Town Hall. And it's not just any building, it's the only surviving Gothic-style town hall in Northern Europe, which was built in the 1400s. And for centuries, it's been the heart of civic life here. Merchants and officials gathering inside to make big decisions about the city. Festivals also happens around there, and the building itself just gives medieval. But before we even get into that, we first entered the old town through the Viru Gates. Now, the Viru Gates is one of the surviving entrances from when Tallinn was completely surrounded by a defensive wall. Back in the medieval times, the city had around 2.4 kilometers of wall with 45 towers. And about half of those towers are actually still here today. The Viru Gate itself, with its 2 round towers, is one of the most photographed spots in Tallinn. Walking through it just feels like you're leaving a modern city and you're just entering another world. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but that's what it kind of felt like in the moment. Now back to the town hall and the town hall square. So this square has basically been the centre of life in Tallinn for over 600 years. It wasn't just a marketplace, though that was a big part of it, but it was also a spot for celebrations, festivals, and even executions back in the day. And an interesting fact here is that the tradition of putting up a public Christmas tree in a town square actually started here in Tallinn in 1441. So that makes it one of the very first places in the world to do it. And then from there, we made it up to the viewing platform, so the Kohtuotsa Viewing Platform. And this spot just gives you one of the best panoramic views of the city. From the platform, you can see the whole of Old Town laid out in front of you, the red-tiled rooftops, the church spires, the towers of the defensive walls, and even the Baltic Sea in the distance. And just around the corner is the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. This is the big Orthodox church with the onion domes, and it looks so different from the rest of Tallinn's medieval architecture. It was built in the late 19th century when Estonia was part of the Russian Empire. Right opposite the cathedral is the Estonian Parliament, which sits inside Toompea Castle. The castle itself goes all the way back to the 13th century, when the Danes first built a fortress here. Over the centuries, it's been rebuilt and reshaped by whoever ruled Estonia, from the Danes to the Swedes to the Russians, and the pink building you see today was added in the 18th century. And since Estonia regained independence in 1991, it's been home to the country's government. Then after that, we wandered down to the Danish King's Garden, and this garden has its own legend. It's said that in 1219, during a battle between the Danes and Estonians, the Danish flag, which is a red flag with a white cross, fell from the sky right here, giving the Danes victory. That flag is still the national flag of Denmark today. In the garden, there are these statues called the Three Monks, tall, hooded, faceless figures in dark robes. They're kind of eerie, almost ghost-like, and they're meant to reflect the mysterious, sometimes darker side of Tallinn's history. And then you can see the Kiek in the Kök Museum and Bastion tunnels. The name literally means peek into the kitchen in German, because from the top of the tower, soldiers could see straight into people's kitchens below. Built in the 15th century, it was one of the strongest artillery towers in Northern Europe. Let's go. And then by then, it was getting quite late, so we had to head back to the ferry. Honestly, we didn't get to see everything we wanted to in Tallinn, but in just a few hours we got such a strong sense of the city's history, from Gothic town halls and medieval gates to Orthodox cathedrals and secret tunnels. Tallinn is a place where different eras come together. Now we are heading back to the ferry to go back to Finland. So yeah, that is it for Estonia. Estonia is a lovely country, full of history and architecture. So yeah, thank you Estonia, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.